Hi trainers, Orphic Tempest is back with another video, this time with Hitmontop, and we finally hit Veteran. Could have hit Veteran a while ago, but I did want to hit Veteran with Hitmontop, and I finally got a team that kind of worked for me, or that I felt comfortable with, let me say. A bit technical, but I kind of enjoyed it anyway. It was fun. It was fun playing. Okay, and then here I also power up my Gradient as well. This is also going to be the first time I use it in Ultra League. Okay, so getting into the first battle. So here we've got Poison double fighter. So it's a triple XL team. Bit expensive, but I am just showing you guys how showing you trainers how it performed. I really enjoyed it. I obviously took inspiration from the Poison double dock, and I had fun, but I think we should pause here and just go back to my original team. Alright, good. Okay, so here was my original team with Hitmontop. So Hitmontop in the lead, and then Gradient and Cresselia in the back. So this team pretty bulky, but I'm not a Stolar battler. I did get a few timeouts, and I just didn't feel the synergy between the pokes for this particular team. But I did do a few recordings to see how it works. So this team is very extremely weak to fire flying. So Charizard, Talonflame, big problem. Skeledirge, extremely big problem. Yeah, so this team just didn't really work out for me. And you also see here I'm running instead of Grass Knot on Cresselia, I'm running Future Sight to try and cover up for that weakness. But even that was still problematic for me. So yeah, that is that. Okay, so here we've got Gradient matchup. Okay, so I throw my Body Slam, and I think, yeah, I throw my Crunch here to see if I can get the defense debuff, and we end up getting, okay, we actually end up getting to another Body Slam. Gradient, amazing, absolutely amazing Pokemon, extremely bulky. Yeah, and this is where Grass Knot would have been better. So the Giratina Origin is definitely going to outpace me. Yeah, I think it got an extra, yeah, when it's switched in, it got the extra Shadow Claw, so it's definitely going to outpace me here, which is just bad. So I shield both Shadow Balls successfully. If I had Grass Knot, I could have probably baited with that and then gone for the Moonblast to take it out, but yeah, and I didn't get any attack debuff. Yeah, so this was very uncomfortable for me, and this is definitely game over. The triple axle here won't even KO. I need like 2 to take it out, yeah, which is unfortunate. I think this is another Shadow Ball, which is going to do it. Yeah. Okay, Ominous Wind. Okay, I think, yeah, the double Ominous Wind. Okay, yeah, that was my mistake. I think I probably could have won. Yeah, I could have won. I should have thrown the triple axle immediately to get rid of the... yeah, I should have done that. Oh well, but we lost, but that's fine. Alright, going into the next match. So we've got Hitmontop into Swampert, so this is fine. Hitmontop wins this. So I think I built up to the... close. Okay, so yeah, Swampert wins CMP here, so that's fine. So I throw one more counter, and then I'm going to throw my Close Combat. Do they shield? Yep, they shield, so we go straight away into Cress, and then they bring out the Giratina, so this is great. We're finally getting the Ghost type out. So this matchup, the Giratina Altered is actually better matchup for Cress. Oh yeah, so they built up a lot. So I shield, this ends up being the Shadow Force, that was a good shield. Alright, here comes the second Moonblast here. Should about almost take it out, and then we are able to farm the Giratina down. Here comes the Charizard. Okay, and here, this is where Future Sight comes in handy. Alright, we're able to do big damage onto the Charizard. Okay, so Charizard's going to remove Blast Burn, which will not take us out. So we'll quickly go into Gradient here. And this is I know this is a GG, so this is going to be fine for us, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we'll throw our Body Slam on the CMP. Okay, and then I'm going to throw this body, yeah. Okay, don't throw immediately. They throw the Hydro Cannon. We get to our Body Slam. We throw the Body Slam here. This should almost take it out, and we're able to not Mud Slap down. Oh, this is bad. What do I do here? Okay, I shield. Alright, and we're able to farm it down. Okay, we quickly... Oh yeah, this was bad. This was extremely bad play from me. Okay, but they miscount, and then we're able to get our Body Slam and we take out the Charizard. So this, we were extremely lucky there. Yeah, could have played that a bit better. Alright, going into the next match, Hitmontop against Ground Ball. So this is... I think I immediately switched without even checking the move. It ends up being... Oh, it ends up being Snarl. So we should have just like probably stayed in. Yeah, we should have probably stayed in and thrown the triple axles, but that's okay. Alright, so we're throwing our first Moonblast here on the Ground Ball. So they don't shield, we don't get attack debuff, which is fine. It is 10%, so that's okay. Here comes the second crunch. I shield that. I probably could have... I was afraid that I was going to get farmed down after the crunch, so throw the second Moonblast here. Opponent shields. And I think... Does this... Yeah, I think this takes us out. Yeah, this takes us out. And I go back into my Hitmontop. And we're going to farm this all the way down. Here comes Close Combat. Does a lot of damage. And in the back is Charizard. So this is looking bad. So I throw my triple axle here, and then I think I switch out into Greedent, and they shield. This is fine for us. Okay, so Greedent is a thick boy, but we shield the Blast Burn cause a lot of damage. And I'm hoping, okay, they're still staying in here with the Charizard, so that's fine. So I want to get rid of this Charizard as soon as possible. So here comes the first Body Slam, and then the second Body Slam. Looks like they're gonna go, they want to hit me with a Blast Burn before they leave, which makes sense. Alright, okay, so here comes the Blast Burn. Does a lot of damage, but Greedent can tank that nicely. Alright, we throw the Body Slam before they get to a Dragon Claw, and what is in the back? Hope it's something we can... Oh, it ends up being another Fairy. Nice. Yeah, so this is game over. This is game over for us. I know this is game over. So they take us out with Meteor Mash, and then I concede because, yeah, it's over. All right, good. Okay, so yeah, now going back to the matchup previously. Okay, so yeah, we've got Tentacruel against Ghostrifter. So this is fine. So we take out the Ghostrifter, and then I snipe with the Hitmontop, and out comes a Chestnut. Okay, and Chestnut ain't going to enjoy these triple axles. So here comes the first one. Opponent shields. I felt like the opponent could have probably survived that, but would have done a lot of damage. But that's fine. Okay, we let the Frenzy Plant go. And it looks like opponent is going to farm us all the way down. So this is looking a bit dicey. I probably could have shielded the Frenzy Plant, but that's okay. We take both shields. The Chestnut has a lot of energy, so I decided to go into the Tentacruel so that they throw the energy on Tentacruel, and I'm hoping that Scrafty can take out whatever is in the back. Okay, they had the superpower. I'm going to shield this, and they dip, and it ends up being a Steelix. Steelix is, you know, being a pest in the Ultra League. It's annoying. I mean, I understand it's become like really good with a Breaking Swipe, but it's like really annoying. Alright, but this is looking fine, I think. So this is like a seesaw. It's debuffing me, and then I am going back to normal with the power up punches, but that's fine. That is okay. So here comes power up punch number 3 or 4. Do decent damage. So we're not going to shield this. Yeah, we just let this go. We're able to farm. Okay, yeah, the Steelix. Okay, then they concede. So GG is well played. Okay, so going into the next match. Okay, so we've got Tentacruel into Escavalier. Okay, this is pretty bad. So I think I go into Scrafty because Hitmontop is a better. At least I don't take damage from the counter. Super effective damage from the counter. So I go into my Scrafty here, and then they don't throw, and then they go into their Politoed. So I'm like, okay, they don't have a good answer for fighting type. So my Hitmontop is looking really, really good here. Alright, okay, so we're able to do damage. I don't shield this. I think we can survive. Yeah, we survive this weather ball. Okay, and I go immediately for the next foul play. I'm sure, yeah, my power punch could have done enough damage there, but I just wanted to make sure that was, yeah. taken out, but that's fine. In comes the Escavalier. We're able to do a bit of counter damage. I go into my Hitmontop. I don't know if they're running Aerial Ace or... Okay, so they throw the Drill Run, which is fine. And they're not switching out. So I CMP here on the triple axle. Okay, which is fine. I think this won't KO the Escavalier, but it does. And then they have Stunfisk in the back, so this is looking pretty dicey. I think. Okay, so I think I made a mistake. I should have shielded that. Yeah, I think I made a mistake there. I think I should have shielded that Rock Slide. Oh man. Alright, good. Okay, so this is looking bad. So we take one Earthquake. And opponent makes a beautiful catch here. This was a very good catch, and this is what cost me the game. I should have just been patient. There was no need. There was absolutely no need for me to throw. I had a shield. The Escavalier was out of energy. I could have won that easy, but that's okay. That was a very, very good catch on my opponent's side. All right, going into the next match. So Tentacruel against Steelix. Okay, we've got two better responses in the back. So I go into Hitmontop, they come into Tapu Fini, so this is not looking good, but I'm looking at the counter damage and I'm like, maybe I can win switch here. So I shield the Moonblast correctly. I go for my triple axle here first, and then I'm going to farm up to almost another second close combat. Yep. So I throw my close combat here, hoping that the opponent doesn't shield, and then they don't. Beautiful. So it takes the Tapu Fini out and we've won switch. Yep, and then I throw my that was bad timing, so I throw my triple axle here, sorry. I throw my triple axle and we're able to, okay, we're not able to get to the close combat, which is kind of bad, but that's okay. So we come into our Scrafty, we can tank any move from the Steelix, Breaking Swipe 1, in the back is a Poliwrath, and this is a GG's, yeah. This is looking good. So we resist all of the fast moves and charge moves from Poliwrath. We don't get the attack debuff. This is great. So we throw our Scald here and we get the attack debuff. So this is even looking much better. Alright, so here we go. Tentacruel, very thick. So they throw their Scald, no attack debuff. And then I am going to double up on Scald here, I think. Ice Punch. So I throw my Scald here, which is completely fine. They caught it on the Steelix, we get the last shield, and yeah, this is game over. So we're not going to shield anything from the Steelix, and we are almost at a Scald on the Tentacruel. So this is comfortable, extremely comfortable. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this team. I don't know if it's a team I would recommend for climbing. I don't think it's too bad, but I think it's just like really expensive. But yeah, I enjoyed this team. I really enjoyed this team. Using Scrafty was so fun. I haven't seen like a lot of Scrafty in a while. Alright, so let's get into the next battle. Let's see what we have. Alright, good. So Tentacruel into Skeledash. So this is, I'm happy that I'm seeing it here. Skeledash is a problem for Hitmontop. Scrafty doesn't do too bad. Okay, so I shield the Shadow Ball here because I'm hoping that I'm going to get an attack debuff here on the Tentacruel. And we do get it, yay! So I'm very happy about that. Okay, so 1, 2, yeah. So we're not going to shield this. I know I can tank the whatever is here. We can take less damage rather. Okay, and then we make it to our next Scald. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. So they let this go, and then I'm going to quickly snipe with Hitmontop. And they come into Tapu Fini. Okay, so this is not bad. So I'm going to use the same strategy I used last time. Go for the triple axle first, and then try and call the Moonblast bait. But I shield here. Ends up being the Surf, so that's nice on the opponent. Okay, and then they throw their Surf here immediately, which is fine for me. Okay, and then I should have... Yeah, I missed the double up on the close combat by 1 counter, so I throw one here, they shield. I throw one more counter and then I quickly switch out. So we've banked a close combat on Hitmontop, and then in the back is a Greninja. So this is GG's. This is a definite GG's. Yeah. The Tapu Fini is extremely low. Loses CMP against both Scrafty and Hitmontop. So that's fine. We're able to take it out. Yeah, so this is game over. Yeah. So GG's, well played to the opponent. I think that was a 5-0. Yeah, that was a 5-0, so that was pretty cool. Alright, so let's go into the last battle for this video. Alright, so we've got Tentacruel against Jellicent. So the two jellyfish, the two XL jellyfish. Obviously Jellicent is resisting everything that I have here. Okay, so I throw my Scald. Was that throw my Scald here, we get the attack debuff, I throw my Poison Jab, and then I catch on Scrafty. So I think, to be honest, I don't know how I'm going to win this. So they throw more hacks and then they go into Mandibuzz. So I'm going to just do as much damage as possible on this Mandibuzz. So just counters and power up punches. So this is also a more comfortable matchup for Mandibuzz now that Aerial Ace has been buffed. Oh man, Mandibuzz is so thick. I'll probably use that in my next vid. Okay, so I think here I want to build up to the foul play, and then I switch into Tentacruel to catch the Aerial Ace. So yeah, I'm just running, catching moves on this opponent. I kind of feel bad at some point, but like I really want to win. So they throw the Shadow Ball here. 2, 3. Okay, and then I'm going to throw my Scald here. Let's see if we get so I'm just trying to put the Jellicent as low as possible so that won't be too much of a problem for my Hitmontop. Okay, they throw the Shadow Ball, they take the Tentacruel out, I throw my counter, and then I'm throwing my foul player, hoping the opponent doesn't shield, but they shield, which is kind of a bit awkward here. So I shield this, and they make a really good switch into Drapion, and I panic and throw the foul play. And then I quickly go into my Hitmontop. So I think later I realized that that wasn't actually a bad mistake. So I shield the Sludge Bomb here. I throw my Triple Axle immediately. And I think, okay, they shield this as well, which is great for us. And then I think I can, so I farm this all the way down. Okay, we get Sludge Bomb, but we're able to tank that. And we're almost at double close combat. So Jellicent and Mandibuzz are both in close combat range, so I throw one more counter, and then we go for the close combat. This should definitely take out the Jellicent, bye-bye. And then 2 more counters, and then we're able to take out the Mandibuzz. And that was a crazy win. That was a really crazy win. Timer almost up as well. And that is a 3-2 set as well with this team, and this takes us to veterans. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.